special offer. If you watch tonight's rerun to its conclusion, you'll receive a coupon good for a free shake at participating Burger Kings.
Dave, did you tell them that not a single Burger King franchise is participating in this offer?
Really?
Really?
Well, sorry.
New York, where my series of vigilante slayings has actually reduced the crime rate. It's remember, he's practicing on your time.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our program. I want to share something with you folks because I feel close to you. I feel as though we have a rapport. Am I correct? We have sort of a rapport, don't we? I'm very proud about something. I got word today that next month, pictures of my kitchen, my own kitchen,
yes,
where I live in my house, pictures of my very own kitchen will appear in Good Housekeeping magazine. That's right. Wait a minute. Under the heading, Country Goose Heaven.
Is that a joke or is that for real?
Well, no, of course it's a joke.
Oh, it's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Country Goose Heaven.
Country Goose Heaven.
I say, how could you allow them to do that to you?
Well, no, that's a flattering term. Country, it's because of those lovely yellow decals of geese I have on my cabinets.
Oh, I see. That's why it is.
Oh, who? Wait a minute, Hal. Hal. Our director, Hal Grooney. Excuse me, Hal. Who is this guy? Well, what's he doing in there? Put him up again. Hey! Oh, yeah. Now, put him up again, Hal. This guy was what? He was, I'm guessing, was not a nerd in high school? No.
Here, no, I'll sit in for you and help you check out the camera. Sure, I'll be happy to.
Country Goose Heaven, ladies and gentlemen. Country. Where is the mark? Is it, Bob, where is the... Is it a little farther back? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I do this in lieu of actual comedy material. Okay, recently the Reagan administration was called the most corrupt presidential administration in history, but Mayor Ed Koch, mayor of New York City, when he heard this statement, was quick to say, yeah, but that's only on the federal level, right? I like that. Well, sometimes something occurred to me. Something occurred to me today. And sometimes something will occur.
Sometimes.
Hardly ever, though, as I grow older. But sometimes something will occur to me today. And I realize now that this, of course, bear with me. I know this is not the Donahue Show, but I just want to get something off my chest now. In my opinion, if the government... never mind. In my opinion, the government should stay out of our bedrooms, especially if it means sending in postal workers. Ah, yeah, okay. I know, it's Al Morrow over there. Oh, kids, can...
Oh, come on, come on. Say hello once again to a cat who's recently fallen in, I think, from his appointment at Jose for Men in California. David Sanborn is here to play this evening. I'm just kidding, but I love your new coif. I really do.
You know, I want to share a little something with the viewing audience. This comes under the category of program reminder. When is it, Bob? Let me check with our producer, Bob Morton. When is it, Bob? Is it Wednesday we are going to be showing the luggage? Wednesday night. Now listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Because we have worked long and hard and diligently, and because of the miracle of satellite technology, Wednesday, on this very program, you will see pictures of luggage on a luggage carousel from the St. Louis airport. Is that Lindbergh Field?
I'm not sure. St. Louis.
St. Louis, I know, but find out the field. It's Lindbergh Field, isn't it? Thank you very much, David. You will see pictures of luggage rotating on the carousel right here on this show, thanks to the miracle of satellite technology.
So I guess you're a friend of aviation then.
I am once again a friend of commercial aviation.
Well, somewhere you are.
Yeah, because they didn't want us to go to any airport in the metropolitan area here in New York City. So we had to go to New Jersey, and now we have, I'm sorry, had to go to St. Louis in Missouri, and now we have the satellite, and this whole thing, to see pictures of luggage rotating. Paul, what would you guess that would cost us?
To see pictures, live pictures of luggage?
To accomplish this feat, to put it on our show for next Wednesday night.
$10,000.
Double it.
20 grand?
$20,000 to bring you in living color pictures of luggage.
Now
That's
you're
right.
talking.
Exactly. Good point. Will. Free. And as always, we pass the savings on to you. Bob, what is the date on Wednesday night for the viewers?
The
2nd of March.
March 2nd.
So that's 3/2/88. Be sure to circle your TV guide. You'll be looking at luggage coming all the way from St. Louis. So we couldn't be happier or more proud. What else are we doing? Is that guy still in the newsroom, Hal? Now what? Is somebody talking to him? Has he moved his mouth yet? I like this guy. What do we do here? We'll do our top 10 list, and then, okay. This is the category tonight. This is from the Home Office in Lincoln, Nebraska. Tonight's category, Anthony Kennedy's top 10 problems of being the new guy on the Supreme Court. Top 10 problems now Anthony Kennedy will encounter being the new guy on the Supreme Court. People are stunned now about that luggage announcement.
I know.
The rest of the show will never live up to that.
Well, the 20 grand expenses,
Yeah,
you know, to get that to the
But
viewers.
well worth it,
really.
damn it.
Oh, fabulous.
Here we go. Number 10, have to rent robe until custom tailored one comes in. Number 9, get stuck with worst equipment in Supreme Court wait room. Number 8, have to go to liquor store on Fridays to cash everybody's paycheck. Number 7, Sandra Day O'Connor is calling all your legal opinions cute. Number 6, can't get high with Judge Ginsburg anymore. Number 5, Number 5, only get to write legal opinions for fender benders and complaints about CBS Record Club. Number 4, have to sell Supreme Court albums at card table and lobby during intermission. Number 3, last one to see Hustler magazine left over from Falwell case. Number 2, can't put off reading Constitution any longer. And number 1, nobody takes you seriously when you sentence a guy to death by electrocution. Have you ever been to St. Louis, Paul?
Not within my most recent recollection, sir, no.
It's a great town. Lambert Field? So it's not Lindbergh Field. Where is Lindbergh Field? Oh, San Diego. Anybody here from San Diego? Thank you very much. God, the voice of authority sitting there in the first row. And also the spokesman for the group. No one here from San Diego, but you're right. Just get along there with your little show, will you, pal? Friend of the guy on the phone in the newsroom. We got our eye on him, don't worry. No, but you're right. It's viewer mail night. Viewer mail night. Letter number 1. Dear Mr. Letterman, what do you do when cute chicks come up to you and ask, beat me, tease me, slap me, please me? Sincerely, Michael Fossey, Binghamton, New York. Well, I simply say, well, I'm sorry, ladies, I'm a television host, not a TV evangelist. Yeah, letter number 2. Dear Dave, if Paul could have hair again, but it had to be hair like yours, would he take it? It could happen. Sparkles, USA. Geez, I don't know, Paul. What do you think? If you were going to have hair again, would you want it to be like the hair I have here?
Well, you know, would I ever? And thank you so much. And now, thank you very much. And now I can, and so can you with the late night hairpiece ensemble. You know, from the witty charm of Hey Biff to the manly sprawl of Mr. Gurney, each one captures the virile appeal of your favorite television personalities, and each is made of lifelike, machine-washable Dynel. So ask your barber or novelty dealer, and soon you'll be saying, I've got the worst haircut in show business. Thank you.
Were you doing just a little Paul Lynde there? Just a little at the end?
I was reaching for whatever I
Yeah, I
could
know.
find in that.
Believe me, I know the feeling.
Yeah. But I guess it's the, as Michael said,
Yeah.
the whole joke, I guess, is this part up
Is
here.
the comma, that's right.
Yeah.
The semicolon, the Gulf of Mexico.
What you have.
Yeah, there it is, right there.
Cape Horn.
And further up here, actually, we have quite a canal going in that we're going to bridge the Pacific with the Atlantic right through there one of these days.
I have that, actually.
Have you?
I have the canal.
Do you hear a helicopter? Oh, God, there could be trouble outside. Why do we hear helicopters in here?
It's getting closer.
Boy, that's a little scary, isn't it? What about, sir, you in the front row, don't you know? Okay, here we go. Letter number 3. Is it 3? Dear Dave, is it true that people who steal things from museums are the lowest form of life? Ket Carr and Drew Brockett, Northbrook, Illinois. Well, Ket and Drew, I'm not sure. We have the big chart here of the lowest forms of life. Let's take a look at it. Okay, we have sea slugs on top, then VJs, then local car salesmen who do their own TV ads, intestinal parasites, NBC guys who promised to redecorate my office, yeah. Pro bowling groupies, I didn't realize they'd be on the list. And Ed Meese, well, sure, he deserves to be there. Oh, yeah, down there at the bottom, people who steal things from museums. We all hear that, right? Oh, good, good. Letter number 4. Dear Dave, I'm going to take my parents to see the show sometime in June. Would you like to have dinner with us afterwards? If not, would you ask Paul if he would like to go with us? My folks will probably treat. This offer won't last forever. Your considerate fan, Steve Gershik, San Francisco State, California. Gee, this is a wonderful thought. Somebody coming to the show with their parents, and they're inviting me to dinner, and they're going to treat. And sure, I'm going to go with you. Thank you very much. I'll look forward to that. Paul, I'm going to go have dinner with these people. I can hardly wait, and they're going to pay for it. It'll be very nice.
Hey, Paul, if something happened to Dave, you could go to dinner with the Gershiks. For shame, Paul. How could you even think of harming your friend Dave? Don't listen to him. We're talking about a free dinner here. But if you kill Dave, you'll lose this cushy job. Well, Paul is talented enough to get his own show. Oh, yeah, right. The Paul Schaefer show. Come on. Yeah, yeah, you win. That does sound pretty stupid. Better leave Letterman alone.
That's all right, Dave. You go and have a good time.
Put the little hairpiece back on. So now we understand it's a jackhammer. Trying to get Al Roker out of his dressing room. He's wedged in there. Dear Mr. Letterman, the main reason I'm writing Mr. Letterman is to find out when you will have Adam West on your show. Mr. West is truly an underrated performer and deserves a shot on your program. Sincerely, Bradley Davis, East Lansing, Michigan. You know, this is it's a very interesting letter request, and we have a very, very exciting treat for you, ladies and gentlemen. Please say hello to the star of Batman, Adam West. Adam, come on out. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for stopping by.
It's my pleasure, David.
Do you still keep in touch with Burt Ward?
Who?
Burt Ward, your little co-star, your little crime fighter pal.
Oh, right,
Robin,
right.
Robin.
Yeah, we're close friends.
Yeah. And how many episodes of Batman did you shoot?
Geez, I don't know, 1,000?
You know, I think the show is only on the air like 2.5 seasons, so 1,000 seems high.
Dave, I have a confession to make. I'm not really Adam West.
Well, my gosh, it's our very own Gerard Mulligan. Look at this, Paul. It's not Adam West at all. It's Jerry Mulligan. What the heck is going on here, Jerry?
Dave, I just couldn't disappoint Bradley Davis. He wanted so much to see Adam West.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice gesture, but why didn't we just get Adam West to be on the show?
Oh, right. I got Adam West doesn't have better things to do with his time. Terrific. Get Adam.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Use the jackhammer to shoehorn him out of the outfit. Tomorrow's a big weekend, Paul. Big weekend tomorrow.
What do you have planned?
Tuna fishing.
Tuna fishing?
Yep. Get up early, drive out to Montauk. Into the water we go tuna fishing.
Jeez, that's great.
With spear guns.
Saturday and Sunday?
Oh, yeah, both days.
Both days.
Yeah, I'll be back. My first guest is a... Why don't you come with me?
Okay.
All right. Yeah. My first guest is a glamorous and talented actor. It's a very nice suit. It's beautiful.
I was going to say, I think the suit works.
Is that what you call it? That is a suit, isn't it? It's a top and a skirt there. Put them together, you get a suit.
Yeah.
This looks like a throwback to an earlier time, doesn't it?
The 50s, what it should have been.
Yeah. I think I recall seeing photos of my mother in a suit similar to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's a nice, it brings back several fond memories for me.
Oh, good.
Yeah. What's going on? How are you doing? You were nervous earlier. Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, I am feeling
Why
better.
were you so darn nervous?
Well, I haven't done this for a while. It's kind of scary.
Really? What aspect of it frightens you?
Going, yeah, I guess the cameras more than anything.
Really?
Yeah.
But you work in front of cameras...
Yeah, but only one.
Yeah. Well, probably only one of these is working tonight, so... They've cut through some kind of cable with a jackhammer upstairs. But, you know, you walk out and the audience goes crazy, so instantly that must make you feel nice.
Makes you feel pretty good.
Yeah. How is this film, The Switching Channels? What's the deal on that?
It's funny. It's a comedy.
What's it about?
It's about a woman, Christy Colleran, who's a TV journalist with a satellite news network.
That's you, right?
That's me.
Yeah.
And pursuing a story and in between two men and having a good time.
Yeah. Is it, I know that there's no way you knew it was going to be, but as it turns out, is it anything like broadcast news?
No, actually, I don't think so. I think it's a lot funnier.
Whoops. So you just come out, take the gloves off, and go to work.
Yeah, right.
But that was a very funny film, broadcast news.
Yes, it was.
And you're saying right here, to the home viewers and the moviegoers...
Yes, I am.
Your personal guarantee is...
That switching channels is funnier.
Wow.
Oof.
Well, now this ought to be a very good film, then.
Yeah.
Now, who's in the movie?
Burt Reynolds and Chris Reeves.
Mm-hmm. Geez, great cast, huh?
Yeah.
Now, had you worked with Christopher Reeve before?
No, I worked with him on stage once for some charity stuff, but we never worked together long term.
And Burt Reynolds, had you ever worked with him before?
Nope, never.
Had you ever met the man before?
Nope.
Were you concerned about working with him at all?
No, he's a pro.
Yeah. And was he a nice guy?
I think so.
Yeah. Did you guys hang around together? Did you become friendly?
No, we don't hang around together.
Why not?
Well, I don't know. I guess he's got his own friends and I have mine.
Yeah. Is that a hairpiece he's wearing?
I have no idea.
Do we have a clip here of this movie? You want to show part of this clip?
Sure.
All right, tell the people what we're going to see here.
Oh, I think
Is Burt in this clip?
Yes.
Oh, good. We'll
definitely.
talk about that when we come
Oh,
back.
okay, fine.
All
Thank
right.
you, David. I think this is when we're having a fight. That's about it. Yeah.
And you're the TV journalist, and he plays the...
The editor.
The editor.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a second or two from the upcoming film, Switching Channels, which opens nationwide when?
March 5th.
March 5th. All right, here we go. You have to do a commercial? New baby...
Rachel.
Girl.
Yes,
Yeah.
girl.
The best experience of your life, isn't it?
Well, it's one of the best.
Yeah. How old is she?
4 months now.
Uh-huh. And has it changed your outlook on things?
Everything. It's changed everything, actually. You know, I think the biggest thing is simply that you'll never be free again, in a way. I mean, I'll always be a mother. I'll always have a child.
Right,
which
but that's a
is new.
good thing, isn't it?
It's a good thing. It's just new.
Yeah. And you having trouble sleeping now because the child keeps
No, I have
unusual
a great
hours?
nanny, actually.
You have a great nanny. Now, what does that mean?
That means when I'm really tired or I have to work the next day, she gets the kid that night.
So let me get this straight. The nanny and the kid are in a separate house.
No, absolutely not.
Is it in the same county?
Absolutely.
Yeah. But no, by the time the kid is 19, you'll start sleeping again.
Oh, probably, yeah.
You have a huge staff of people? You have nannies now? And...
Yeah, well, no, I have her and I have an assistant.
What does the
covers-
assistant do? What kind of things?
Well, she kind of handles my schedule and my life, and she's very useful, actually. I miss her very much when I don't have her. I have to resort to being her when I don't have her.
Yeah. Why, now, first of all, why don't you have her some of the time?
Well, because she doesn't work 24 hours a day.
I see. Yeah.
You know. But she's very useful. Like when I have to get a reservation at a restaurant or something and she's not there, I pretend that I'm her so that I get the reservation for Miss Turner.
Well, that's kind of odd. You actually call up the restaurant as someone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's very embarrassing to say, you know, Turner. No. T-U-R-N-E-R. No, well, did you see Romancing the Stone?
Oh, yeah, you have to go through that, sure.
Yeah.
So as the assistant, how does that happen? What do you say?
Well, then I'm very righteous. I say, you don't know? And then I get the table.
Yeah. And it works just like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. You shot a film in Italy. What was that one?
Oh, that was the one that just came out, Julia, with Sting and Gabriel Byrne.
What part of Italy were you in?
I was in Milano and Trieste.
Yeah. Now, that must have been great fun.
It was different.
What was different about it?
Well, they work a little differently over there. They're a little more lax, a little less disciplined in some ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, they decide at the end of the day that they've worked long enough and they go home,
Yeah.
whether you're finished or not.
So, and that happen on a regular basis?
Yeah, the sound crew decided one day they were tired, so they went home.
So what does that do to the schedule of the film?
Well, we kept shooting, but we didn't have any sound. So we had to go into the studio later and put all the sound in.
Oh, well, that's a huge inconvenience, isn't it?
A little bit,
Yeah, I mean, so what's the point of even having a sound crew there?
Oh, well, a lot of the time they were there.
Yeah. Geez, that would be a pain in the head, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. What else you want to talk about?
I don't know.
You want to go fishing for tuna with me tomorrow?
Yeah.
We got a boat. We got a guy
Montauk?
that takes us out. Yeah, $20 an hour.
Sure,
we go out.
it sounds good.
All the cheese sandwiches you can eat.
Yeah. What time do we have to go?
We got to be there at dawn.
Forget it.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, how about the nanny and your assistant? They want to go?
Yeah, I'll ask them.
It's an old show on ABC, wasn't it? Kathleen Turner. The film opens up when?
In broadcasting.
All right, good. We'll look. Let's see. And also Lou. Recently, NBC gave us the entire 14th floor in this building for our offices, and then they began renovating them. Unfortunately, the day we took our camera crew up there to look around, our director, Hal Grooney, came down with the flu and couldn't help us out. So the following piece you're going to look at now may seem a little ragged, a little sloppy, a little slapped together. Come to think of it, pretty much like the rest of the show. So hope you enjoy it. Was that it, Pete? Was that a cue? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, cue me. I can't. Hal always cues me.
Oh, yeah? Like 5, 4, 3?
Just do that.
Okay.
Here's who we replaced over there in the office space that is now ours. It used to be Network News Technical Services. Boy, these guys were nuts. It was party, party, party. One other thing to keep in mind for today's videotape remote, our regular director, Hal Gurney, is at home with the flu, so filling in for Hal today will be Pete. Pete, come on in here. Pete Fatovich. Pete will be directing for us today. You anticipate any problems today, Pete?
No, I don't think so.
What is your title exactly?
Associate director.
How long you been doing that?
30 years.
How's Mary Lou?
She's fine. She's got the flu.
Oh, she has the flu also?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think Hal.
Oh, Pete, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But it can be no surprise to you.
No.
Okay. These are the new offices. Here we go. And now what, Pete? Do we continue? We just keep going. We have no jokes. And what is that trophy there, Pete? Did you win something?
This is for bowling.